Blessed love and blessed day, oh boxing world, boxing nation, fighting world, fight nation. It's Coach Fighting. This is real life boxing. Mikey Garcia defeats Jessy Vargas in a unanimous decision. Very good, close, entertaining fight. Before we get into it, I'm gonna ask you guys to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, and the bell icon so you can be notified when all content is being uploaded on the channel of Real Life Boxing. Let's get into it. As I said, Mikey Garcia defeats Jessy Vargas in a unanimous decision. But this fight was very good, very entertaining, very close. Jessy Vargas was winning the first half of the fight easily until he got hurt in the 5th round by Mikey Garcia. Jessy Vargas, he had a really good game plan. Both of these guys had really good game plans, and both of them actually did a really good job of sticking to their game plan and fighting pretty good fights. As I said, Jessy Vargas was winning the first half of the fight, just being, you know how Jessy Vargas is, you know what I'm saying, real fundamentally sound. Both of their timings was really good. He was doing something I thought was really nice. He was timing Mikey Garcia, because Mikey Garcia was coming forward, you know, with a 1-2, just trying to land a good solid 1-2. But Jessy Vargas was timing the 2, and he was countering the 2 a lot with a over the top left hook. But the problem is that he was pulling back on it, really similar to the left hook that Ryan Garcia knocked out homeboy with the other night. Pulling back on the left hook, but Ryan Garcia was standing more upright. Jessy Vargas, he was doing a really good job of countering the right hand, but he kept pulling back on it. So it was landing, but it wasn't landed with the power that it should have been landing with if he was really on the front foot instead of leaning on his back foot when he was throwing that punch. With that being said, he was doing some good work. And like he said in his post-fight interview, he got kind of overzealous because he hurt Mikey with that same shot, like in the 4th round. Kind of dazed Mikey a little bit. Mikey did a little wobble, went back. Jessy Vargas, you know, then went on to throw a plethora of punches, in which Mikey ended up weathering the storm. And in the 5th round, Jessy Vargas came back with the same thing, got a little bit overzealous with it, and Mikey was able to time the 1-2 a little bit better and crack Jessy Vargas, hurt him. Down went Jessy Vargas, and it was kind of a wrap after that. Jessy Vargas was on wobbly legs for a few rounds after that until he was able to get his legs back. He did get his legs back though. He did get his legs back, and he was able to finish the fight and still put up a pretty good fight. But it took him a couple rounds after he got dropped to really get his legs back. And then even after that, he still got hit with that shot a few good times. You know what I mean? With that being said, he was still landing that counter left hook that he was throwing all night. But it was kind of slapping because he was pulling back on it instead of really sitting down and leaning on the front foot with that left hook. But with all that being said, I'm watching the fight and I'm like, all right, Jessy Vargas is doing good in the first few rounds. But I wasn't really worried because Mikey Garcia, he's really composed in there, and Jessy Vargas wasn't hitting him with anything that looked like it was bothering him until Jessy Vargas hit him with that left hook in the 4th round. But Mikey Garcia, he ate it. He weathered the storm, like I said. He wasn't as hurt as Jessy Vargas was hurt by that right hand. You know what I mean? So just really good, entertaining fight, and it was pretty close. Even though Mikey won a unanimous decision, it's because of the knockdown and then those couple rounds where Mikey was able to pull away after the 5th round. But Jessy Vargas, he still won a couple rounds after that, like late in the fight. He still won at least about 2 of those rounds. I believe one judge had Mikey up by 1 point. So if it wasn't for the knockdown, that judge would have actually had what? But that judge would have had Vargas winning by 1 point. Yeah, so you know what I mean. Then it would have been a split decision for Mikey, which that's what I called it. But pretty good, entertaining fight. Mikey Garcia says that he's gonna stay at welterweight. He says he wants a rematch with Errol Spence Jr. I don't know how likely that is to happen. He says he does want the Manny Pacquiao fight since he was able to show that he can compete with a welterweight. And to Mikey's credit, he did drop Jessy Vargas I don't think anyone has hurt Jessy Vargas as bad as Mikey hurt him tonight. That's what one of the announcers was saying also, because Jessy Vargas was almost out of there. Yeah, he was almost out of there, and I was surprised. Mikey had him bleeding. Mikey had him busted up, but he finished the fight. He finished the fight good. I'm actually watching Ellie Setback in the post fight. He's in Mikey's locker room right now. Mikey getting checked by the doctors and whatnot, but Mikey's good. Like I said, very good, entertaining fight. Very good card by the Zone tonight. As I said in one of my previous videos, Chocolatito knocks out Khalid Yafai, stops him. Just a pretty good night of boxing. You know what I'm saying? And this was a pretty good fight right here too. I'll come back and do another post fight breakdown, because this was a good fight to break down. Like I said, I gave y'all a little bit with Jessy Vargas trying to counter Mikey's 1-2. And he pretty much did that all night. They both did some really good body work. Jessy Vargas was going to the body. Mikey ended up complaining about a low blow later on in the fight. But they both did good body work. I expected Jessy Vargas to do more body work. I thought he would have done more body work, actually. But I expected him to do good body work. But they both did good body work. They both did good work in general. You know what I mean? They both did good work in general. Pretty good, entertaining fight. I can't even lie. Not mad at it. Like I said, Mikey said he wants to stay at welterweight and campaign. Jessy Vargas, he didn't make any excuses. He said it was a pretty good fight. He said the only thing that he did wrong was that he got a little bit overzealous when he felt like he hurt Mikey in the 4th round, and he tried to come back with it in the 5th round, and then Mikey ended up catching him with some shit. So he said that was the only thing, is that he got a little bit overzealous, but he was still in good spirits, which he should have been, because he put up a good fight against a good fighter in Mikey Garcia. But I gotta give Mikey Garcia a lot of props and a lot of credit. I think he gained a little bit more respect from me tonight, just for the simple fact that he stays really, really, really composed in there. Just really relaxed, really composed. Even when it looked like he was hurt and Jessy Vargas came on strong, Mikey just still stayed really relaxed and really composed. And I think that was kind of the difference between him and Jessy Vargas. Jessy Vargas, you know, he has that twitch when he's in there. He got like that. He looks like, you know, he got that real serious look on his face. He got like that little twitch going on. He just don't look as relaxed as Mikey does. He looks like real tense in there, really like, you know what I mean, really like focused on what he's doing, real tense. And not saying that focus is a bad thing, because Mikey looks focused as well, but Mikey just looks amazingly relaxed in there. So I got to give him a lot of props and a lot of credit, because that's one of the big things in boxing. That's one of the little things that you know, the average person, the average viewer might not realize. Like, even though it's a fight and you might think like you got to be charged up and you got to be rah rah rah, nah, like you got to be really relaxed and composed in there. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be too relaxed. You don't want to be too composed. That's one of the issues I have with Lomachenko sometimes. I think Lomachenko is too relaxed in there and too composed sometimes. But that's a big thing in boxing. You got to be really relaxed in there, really composed, especially when shit hits the fan and shit turns up. You know what I'm saying? You got to really keep your composure, you know, keep your wits about you, keep your head cool, weather the storm, stay focused, and just come back and do your thing, just as Mikey did in this fight. Jessy Vargas was hitting him with some good shots, but he never really looked like he was bothered, never really looked like, you know what I mean, he was worried about the shots that Jessy Vargas was giving. And another thing is, Mikey seemed like he was in really good shape. Looking at him, I felt like he didn't really look good at the weight. He looked kind of soft around the midsection, but comes to find out, he actually fought the fight as if he was in better shape than Jessy Vargas. I noticed in the earlier rounds, right up at about that point, 4th, 5th round, Jessy Vargas looks like He's breathing heavy already. He's already starting to slow down, but he's still fighting, just like in the Adrian Broner. We know Jessy Vargas has he just has a history of slowing down mid to late fights. So it was nothing different in this fight. But I noticed that Mikey Garcia, he had really good stamina. So shout out to Mikey. Shout out to Jessy Vargas for putting on a good fight. Also, shout out to Mikey Garcia for doing this thing, getting the victory. You guys tell me what y'all think about it in the comment section, man. Until then, keep fighting y'all fight and protect yourself at all times. Just peace and one love. So if you like this video and you would like to see more great content like this on the channel, go to the PayPal link or the Cash App link in the description and show your appreciation by donating any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. This is Real Life Boxing.